we mumuni na den de ba say wo ma enkramofo nyina barka de sala sanso na efo de ne message nso aba difference wom wo say MP for ni bi de sa na wo no mote amanfo protect you ma wo say that era must end ba otia ewura William Atamuji was say no ene incoming chairman for NDC we Eastern Region or so ye papa no boy dwuma pa nya asem keto no so message a wode e ba ye enso no yemfa entwere ha say na yenda se 21st clinic SNA one da so giro mo na so first and only sciatica expert of Africa ha wona sintini no anasa wo to asintini no atwon ko na kwaja ahwe ye wo sciatica research center e wo American House is Legon e ho so ye sansa yare wo hoti yade bia free utirimi so ekoka omowre mesrew bra ye betumi ahwe ma bibia konkan sciatica expert ne de no ani 21st clinic ye wo ye asoye bibiri e wo hasen kran ase uko ye domia obehu ye e wo ho dome heavy do building no ma kofodua ye ministries ehwa ewo kumase nso ye wo Alpha Radio empotem ho a ukọ dwaboso ye wo ho nkranza ye wo ho techiman enso ye wo ho wanchi dwaboso nyina obehu Dr. Foster Blessed da wo bo edwuma pa friend 0540311311 yare ahodo bema wa emre wo mpem ene wa wachi bremo ye wo ya ne nyina wo ya de 0540311311 ya fasa dan so Emma Let's Talk Educational Consult ene oba ne dache no ho a na ese ye kọ na moldi na shape ni ye oba be doctor oba be teacher oba be engineer ni nyina no efri eho bra na yehu ba no ne wo ya ade wom na yentufo e wo ho se oba no aha wa yemre wa hanti petition ni ana ye say pe books we ma no mane kenkan we na afi emmo na nkwala no wono mo dache no so enye bright pass so na wo school na opa teacher for Let's Talk Educational Consult yen oba yen chen be pa teacher for papa de ama wo pe training de ama wo teacher for so ye in service training headman teacher for so na wo school na opa say ye branding ye ho painting ni ade se na be ya ebe se bia yesua de a Let's Talk Educational Consult ya de pa hwehwe ye e wo teshinungwa ye ben teshinungwa ye Lejokuku Municipal Assembly no e wo teshinungwa estate ho na obehu ye wo Mango Street wa pe fre ma me da ti sample for ye 0249 069821 0249 069821 ofra obeje so ama bibia so atumi akonkan Solak Natural Clinic nso eda so ejina abrane anya asem keto anti Solak se wafu na yekese bra na yema waduro na fe yemfa machine emfa wafu no so na na srade obi ho ana basa yekese untumi nsha we mu mesra obra oba untumi wo eno echi be ma so awaye mre wo mpem gonorrhea namu yade biara mesra fabra Solak wo betuma bo sisi yare prostate no emema prostate mesra what the 35 years ago kwana ko bo prostate no ba no echi so wo issue wo ho abra Dr. Solak bi na prum bagaya a wo twen ade den sanansen wa wo utemi Central Region gomoa efutu enafe eye bodwase ne mpotemu wadawoma ye waso ye ba ko kaswa overhead ne nche wa hona obehu yen ye number ne 0598170770 0598170770 kaswa number no 0598170770 ofra mpanyefo beje so kaswa na afi wa ba beja yare eno echi so akra kokomlemle ye be Harvard Senior High School bra ye betima show number ne 0553 932631 0553932631 honorable da constituency me constituents madawoma monko be bia ye behwe mo yare papa na afi mo so mo hontomo na afi so kumase ye Kentin Krono Dr. Solak na afi aboafo we na wo mo so asinema ye be kan ya dwen na no pay me jemu e de amakwa me ne ye ba bedi katasehia ne proye ho nkomo I think 6 years ago na corruption kitwe bi but nei corruption no mo edu aban auditor general's report aba say ye to be prosecutor amanfo be kame akwa ete say aban panyimfo bebre benefit from corruption enti akwa ete say garia ye di nso aguso de bia to na etu na Akufo Addo ka so oba be protect public purse no public purse no say say put the purse na ira because corruption no abroso cry na no pay ye Emmanuel Wilson na fe yewura Henry Osaya Koto e betra se na fe aka corruption no asem dey the problem no corruption no yetumi si anokwan ka e be ko IMF na kwa me nka de ho enkomobo nyina ebro mi di koma na twere ha wo chana no pa ye ba ye be ko ba bi foforo na fe ya ba bebo enkomobo mi din dada no a PSA Okra ekurase reporter Chief Tankers honorable without constituency ebia obehumi e wo constituency enche bia ye to aso
Lejokuku for so mo twen o me da se PSA Okra se wo de eye kan wadwen abre na no pay na wo de afiri asante manta nkranfo se wo de ya no atena akakra ne nhwa de dia no awurawura nkran peso so ahodo no so ne nhwe se de normal AC call ho dwaba ase ne social labor front ho a ho ya hyehyehye obi aso opekola enye besia sam na meka meka kola enya bese asem ena meka kola ne cost of living allowance asetere ne mo ayden eti ye pe ho eye akatua sɛde bɛyɛ yɛde bɛbɔ kakra na yɛde ma yɛ bosome so yɛde ma yɛ ne da ne da nya no yɛde bɛbɔ ano sɛde bɛyɛ ne nyina bɛwie pɛyɛ akyɛkyɛfoɔ ateatua sabra yɛ kasa ministers ahodoɔ finance minister education minister ɛna labor and employment minister wɔn ne akyɛkyɛfoɔ ne TUC foɔ ɛkɔ akɔhyia bibi papa bɛfiri mu aba na ɛkɔhyia sensɛn wɔ a yɛtwɛn ɛhu mu ayɛ yɛ kasa rise Ghana foɔ nso wɔn yɛ kyɛ wɔn yɛ ne naano no wɔn de nsɛm bi kɔto aban anim ɛna ne 2 weeks na so nsɛm ahodoɔ titiriw sɛ ahokyerɛ aba aban ne nhwɛ no onye biribi ɛmfa ho 2 weeks no so ne nti wɔn ba abɛyɛ nsɛntwerɛfoɔ nhyia mu ɛde wɔn ano di nsɛm ɛde ato dwa anɛɛsefoɔ nso akyerɛ sɛ wɔn nso kola na wɔn pɛ bi adɔkotafoɔ nso sɛ wɔn pɛ kola ne bi ne nyinaa kyerɛ biribi wɔ abira IMF nso ɛwɔ ɔman yi mu wɔn ne yɛ mpanimfoɔ ebobo nsɛm ano na wɔn ahunu kwan a wɔn bɛfa so na yɛ sikasɛm yadeɛ yi yɛtumi asa yɛn na ɛbɛkɔ ne sɛn ne nyinaa ɛkɔhyɛ yɛbɛbusa wabere ɔman no atena ase te sɛ dɛ PSA kan no agya Wilson hɔ a saa nso na owura Henry ɛso ase yɛbɛtena ase na yɛdi nkɔmmɔ no na yɛpaapa mu yie sɛ de bɛyɛ yɛbɛnya ne pɔmasi berɛ ba saa berɛ sɛ ɔhwɛ TVSY that a yɛna ne yɛ ho mmerɛ sisi yɛba abɛto adwumadie no so but on power 97.9
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to so many hour crash.
Sure. Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check. Visit AutoChecks at Koforodia Aquadrum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. Auto checks, check.
Auto Checks, your safety, our priority.
Check, auto checks.
Welcome to the Royal Dazzle Event Center. With a lush and well-maintained lawn and garden, you are assured of the best serene and comfortable atmosphere to organize all your family and social events. Live the royal moments here with friends and family. The hosting capacity of 600 to 800 people makes Royal Dazzle the most versatile of places to host weddings, parties, funerals, conferences, concerts, and many more. Create your memories with us. Call us for inquiries on 055-814-8585 or 024-620-2144, or pass by and speak to any of our friendly staff. Locate us at My John, close to Zoom Lion headquarters. Royal Dazzle Event Center, creating memories.
aha eye drobonso na baby mi gina eye enibri kru eno no ebe drobonso wonum dwa pa na te se na usu hu no manim tenten so eye baby a me amanfo etie me sabenkum so ha eye jana bia wonum esi ebe mfie bebre ene ebu ogum kire se asaya anya asam ketwa na me sanifa so eye ne NGO bi anase company bi besiye ewo mpotem ha senka ejana bia we aye dada ntinka wo mo enko ha na niam atene se bibia sinti ejana bia mono we yenyam bieye na ne wo me sabenkum so ha no yetetede no abu sesi a chance dan na papai na emma entumi nkomni ade timamufo aye wo ha ewo nsem kan e de fa sansem we ho se ade ntina panyimfo ewo drobon so kroma na sa asem we ato mo a ema sesi a no bebi on beje omo na wo no mo enya
toilet in so far baby aduru ne die nyame anum no kware ha adwene even kra no duru so a se ne sitie no unya anije bia na sa nkeka bia na wo betena so ama wa hu se baby aduru no nso no enso tokra na de se ne enso tokra na de se ne wugina bonten na service we dey wuja wonan
de na be kan champion
ti dia me mesra me kan se mpanimfo no hwe no muntu ho ana mo bi na de e we se mo ya e beboa yatima mufo no nyina no muntu ho ana mo no mo nhwe no mo moye na baby aduru ne de e de ne
amanfo bebre ezwete eben saija na bia na wohwe se ne nso to a etene free ha na ekọ amanfo fie ne ade yare ahodo betumi aba yenhwe na ye nitima mufo a wo mote ha no se ne asemwe wo mse ye fa ne hwe ye ne omo eni nkomo
toilet ne ka hu bi pa kromi ya kakrakai aye kase drobonso agidin etitre ni wonyamfo free ha pa na enso ye toilet no so ba konso ka hu ye ni toilet kuranti esa ban se mesidan na enso no nansa yinti yantimi anfa bi anhye ho kire nti yantimi anfa bi anhye ti esa ban se omwa wonhwe na ni mehwa ne mpanimfo no omwa na mpanimfo no muntwo mo ni mehwa na toilet no so yesre no mo nsi bi mai me ba cha me kwahunam na kwani o papa na nyame apate na boa bi so metu asa mewu papa mewu
ye ti krom ya toilet ne ye ho kire ye pa ti ndc kro ya ba so na master bi friend na banka no ya sambre mai ena wo bo aye e ma ye nya sa toilet na atete no henti ache enti e ba sa no aye kwaso sa e bi mu so toilet wo nwura mu ne ha no mu nyina ti nyame dum omukọ wura mu papa me de wo kwa hesesi anka wo behu amantontom kra wiye malene yankwa na eku ye enti malo iba ha na mrofo ihu ya mobosa mo beye sa toilet ye siwe ye frashing de ya maye omu ye wiye no ene ye rura honorable DC odenchem eji se obetu nso na ye de amaye ebe sisamre o matu nso ne de pori tank na si so ene yesi nkura bi de ade akowura tokuro bi mu amanasi eti ebe sisamre no yenye nso a ye de be ko toilet ne so ama se toilet dada na ye koso ne mu adwamienu a funku masa wo ko toilet nso a ye mama asa nyame anya wadom na akotoso na gi se yimu a chesa ye de asiew eye wudi sampa na wotitu ne nkura wo mokoso sa wo ba koso no kotom se eda ne bugu no so a asama ye de asi esa de yale esa ye de ebre ye chesa pampa ne kankan bi mo ne ho to bola gu ho ne ade no so be krom esa so kra be krom ha himfie etime de ade srede atuba num se mo hwe se ba bia toilet ni sie ne ba himfie bibia ba eho na mukobodwa eye bibia mpanifo bia ba police fo mpanifo bo mpanifo bebe kram bia ha na mukobodwa eho so na toilet no ewo etide edi ka egu ye ni mu ase esa ama ye yare kram ha da no kwasa ye ho kire ye pa toilet no tana mo kan malo fo la ye toilet no na ye se odaja ka so beboa na otu pipe yi otu ye na nkura sesa bo egu pipe ni mu ama pipe na se ana se ye nso dusi ye fa mpanifo no so ya yi no so nti sa pipe na aka ne de se Joseph se do asisu ne betimi aboa ya ne DC ne MP no ana sa nkwa mu bom no mo boa ya ne ba bi ya ne de ed mi se me kwa toilet so de fe toilet we wo kwa tukwa be ma white wo benya ya lekase pa ti ye nyina ye kwa bush mi da mi ni wulam ti sa mi me fa sa white we kwa enkwa sala fi se white nya ya le papa nti toilet ne da no kwasem na be se ti nso amoa ya ti sa nyina ya fie wudi da toilet wura nim wo kwa himfa toilet wura himfa ti wo pe be abi kakra no mu pa sasase no nya toilet ne foforo
pampan wo so na se kwa do mu se abobi abetena so yanke yesre se nka mbepe aye ne foforo amaye
se o maye foforo e wo ikire
aye no ya yensu si enwie nti nye se aye foforo no Tia boasen ko mbe wie ne preku sesi ama ya bubu we se na to agugo. Na toilet ne de enye kora. Sunsun so de beble kire se they say aboa bi te say anwansere free so a oba fi a na se ya wie no ba be si so. Enkora nso ha ye didi a nyina ya yade. Enti ya se toilet ne na ni kina ya osen ko mutimi bubu we ni tugu na omo ya foforo maye. Ye de no pa ne ade a ye hia. Na toilet ne de moaye wo ye ya ha se no sent na ba fi ha pa wo dem kura timi ba. Ye praso kra no na so mo e de ba ni mu no mo hia wo dem atimi hu se pampa ne nye kra. Ni mu a problem wo toilet no. Panimfo wo kromo ase ne de the blame nim obi omu nyina nim kromo nipa ne. Nim de wo ya no sa assembly man na wo di nim nim de wo ye kra.
DC yin so.
DC ni de me wo mo se waba de beto oba me nya hu bi a wo ye. Se fa se toilet enye ni ade se wo se waba. Na bi a oba toilet ne ho abehwehwe se ni ade no me de me hu ni sa bi wa ha.
DC no na dwumaye no eye kura se won ka hwe enti no ye besede se omomoaye na toilet no yembie e se marufo na de breye DC ba ye wonya hwe enti no yesedamo TV station amoaba monfa nko social media ba bia se yepe good sanitation na yesoso no drobonso secha from prince yanya day yenyina grounds evize yare bia ba coronavirus malaria diarrhea yes so many diseases dey for such a from places timeme de ye mpesa me kan say sule DC on to the nansi wo na omwa ye na ye no esi yawe mi kodidi owu so mi twadwane no na wanse na bisi so besi mi num so kura na wanse na bisi so house fry enye be pomacho mon kan kire ni piden say ye de such a from prince good sanitation
omo be si bi tita mo be si ye no e na ye ba se wo be boa nde hono na DC ni ya se wasom obeye wa anye me mfa se mfie mienu ni toilet we ye ba ko ndi akane no na ya assembly ma bi ye ma ye e de na ye se ye si nsuo bi mi de mi ni hu ase nsuo bi na asai ena so mutuma ya ne ko toilet etimi e de ahohoro so eno na se o hono me de frase ni bi na ja na bia ne de bi won so nye se metimi kwa aka se fo ni kwahwe fo wani kwahwe ade ne na so kwa wanya bi aka e so na time fise munu kura pie uguru ho kwa asa wo ebepem mu agum ehu pa de na ehu DC ba ko na woko no eye woda nchem ka so obeye ene enso so yehu de ye ya eye pa aka
ase obi a toilet no tu ko ni bi eso so nye we ba na toilet na je wo ho asai ya ya foforo nso yemie bi a yemie de minti na de ntia ebeti sabre yemie ma yenko so ba bi obi ape bi otimi ko toilet wo ho obi akọ ne de enso enye asai
toilet na aye madodo ada no na ye koso we ne de omusi ye ne de omumie me yenko so me ba cho toilet wo ha no aye se nwura mu na ya no me bi mu koto ye ko toilet no aye makura achepa o ebe bo so me miensa ka me ko nanka toilet ni yesi no nanka ye nya fofora ye be koto se foforo no munya mie ye pa cho ye de adise de to mpanifo nenim se omomra no mebo aye toilet no
At McDan Shipping, we saw a chance to invest in a logistics company whose technology streamlines shipping operations. Perspectives like this has made McDan the leading cargo consolidation manager. Clearing and forwarding come with speed and dependability. Cargo handling, air freight, transporting, transits, warehousing and bulk logistics. With branches in Africa, Asia, Europe, USA and all over the world. McDan Shipping, your total logistics partner.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah. Always free, fresh, natural, mix, mineral, water.
Still got it. Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Introducing the Stepping Out Ghana project. The Stepping Out Ghana project seeks to promote night culture in Ghana through the provision of vigorous advertising of nightlife.
All right, was your for minor tenacity with Jabba Sinjumedi so or Power 97.9 offenso TV XY the Prince Kwame Kenyana abedwafo anya tenacity ye kono jaso show said by be wura nsem ni mu ene ye ka normal mienu ehia eye oman bia empuntuo abom eye ketasese ne proye eye akwansidie ema ye mpuntuo ena fenso ye sikasem ntoto ye ne ba bia ya beduro so oman Ghana se ne ye tie Ghana IMF ene no mo edi nsawoso na IMF no abekire kwan a yebetima fa so sede be ya yesika sam ya de ya akan yebetimi enya ayaresa eyeden yebedru ha edien ena na akoya akwansidie edien ne wosi ehunu sa bere ya yebetima gina so ne siesi oman no wo abre oman no ekọ nanim eno ne enkomo ayeba abedina empedifo mba bebo am yewura nkomo yimu eye owura Emmanuel Wilson Jr. Dodo na frɛ no Chief Crusader reason ne say one Chief Crusader of the Crusaders Against Corruption Ghana. Chief Crusader akwaba machine to say
yenya bia yeboko de
nyamena adom yekura mu dende na ofite ya wa che de kamdwenso nko china a kenofori take off ye parliament and ake nyina be shefita na na minu mienu nyina ya shefita yes I also shefita I can say I critical every for when you nyaba that TV so na so money dia owura Henry Osei Akoto member of the NDC na when the near trade breakers bi ewo NDC amanyo kodum da bi ne be kan ho asem eja akwa aba ama for so ni KKD sepa o we uniana
KKD na semi ana say
samudi nse
obi se me say pakwesi me say
papa uzankoma true
obi se me say kwabna Japan
eno so ye no kre
obi se me say special
and I say we see atras e hwan ya o say we see atras we dey KKD atras e bio and as anti media too
but the family Henry
Osei Akoto akwa opening case yeah eti yan komo no ne ba be wura me te say dem di kaka bra ne botonton sansan no as of 2021 auditor general's report no be dynadi say ebesika anyuna ko bottom boni mu a Ghana enenam 12 billion and as of 2022 auditor general na sound betudwa a obedan na di de say 17 billion and anyunu akọ bottom boni mu kwasha dodo na abusa say say ye betwa esabitu at least through domolevo say say bibisa aba yetimi bawuram na abamu mpanimfo a enam mo so nti sika sa nwunu konkofo botom no yetimi se charge o mu a adenti na nembre mu de yentimi nyesa auditor general domolevo eni ho de ne waba foforo no adenti na won fa nto no ho so endi sa adwuma no eno ka hu bi ene market asese ne project ko no ayede ana bibi wo ho aya na akoye den se omu a omode omu asi wo se ombeboa me ako atia ketanze ne project omu ntimi bu nka mfa so a enam so nti eya na tebia no eyesa ye cha asem free ketanze ne project ewia na fe yakoye sika asem toto ye ne baby a ya bedru me cha asem free chief crusader ho mamesa eye empenze mu na wadi kan ye dada no titiri wo tebia ye wom auditor general's report do aba ene ne nsunsuanso ene timi a yentumi endi ketasese ho ene proye ho dwuma to the sense ema hoto ema krom ha ede na akoya akwansidie
well me da say aminchia etifo ni ahwefo nyina na me dikan enkase when you the first time me ba be repeat asemwe maka over and over say fighting corruption in Ghana no it goes beyond partisanship a national canker say enka ye kano in security terms yebeka say one of the national security threats because any jurisdiction bia corruption is out of control no edum pempen so a ube say the citizenry no and our citizens no omobe sorry are fighting and that becomes a national security threat. Sri Lanka for example, one of the reasons uprising of was Sri Lanka says it is because of corruption. One of it is corruption. Over the past years, about 3 or 4 years, the various coup d'etats are experiencing on this African continent. We did a reason behind the coup d'etats. One key reason that runs through all of it, corruption, any perceived corruption. And corruption is a national security threat, and it goes beyond partisanship. The other thing that is so dangerous, no, the fact that it is transgenerational.
Hey, like I want to assure. Wow.
Say you engage in corrupt actor. The effect of it, no, it won't just be limited to your generation, but the next 2, 3, 4 generation, unite to be affected. Let me give you a practical example. Say, oye MCE. Na ya mausika se fana fakosi school die na o decide say sika no obe misappropriate no o de be ye other thing unfancy school die no. What it means is say you have denied a certain group of people education. Those group of people are we deny more education and ye omope because they have been denied education. Almost children and children and children unborn crown, it will affect them. Meaning thousands of families are almost lineage SSI just because almost great grandfather be in ya eco school. So it changed the trajectory of the family.
Yeah.
And this is a typical example of how it is. Say, when engaging in corrupt practice, you deny a mother, a sister, a wife from going to deliver safely. Not because when to me say the health facility, into olusu nenkwa elusu akola nenkwa, you've cut off a generation. And that is the effect of corruption. You understand? Look, Ghana Hanumu say, what is becoming alarming is every now and then we seem to be building institutions that is supposed to fight corruption. And yet, in building the institution, the more we build the institution, the more corruption thrives.
So far, you were saying, Yoko, special prosecutor, Shraj.
Exactly. Special prosecutor.
Park.
Shraj Wahonomo, Park Wahonomo. Even CID's department is one of the investigative departments is supposed to fight corruption. So we have all of this. Now, one thing we should also remember and say, all these institutions are Yawono. We are using the taxpayers' money to even fund them.
Okay.
And it has been so over the past years. And yet, corruption in Ghana, no, echo. And that should tell us there's something going on that is not right, going on right. But me diame Yane say, amount of money you share to corruption. Or they compare amount of money you call outside say kwa kopebosiana. Now question abisa when say senke to me fight corruption even by 40 or 50% per. In fact, there wouldn't be any need for Ghana to go out there to borrow. Look, today, the reality is that over 70% of our GDP is attributed to debt. In other words, 70% of our debt, our GDP is debt. Mamin Cheshemu, Semimao, 10 cedis. And as your salary. What it means, that's why you're Ghana. Mema 10 cedis ene as your salary. That is the GDP, your gross domestic product. Yeah, 10 cedis. 7 cedis out of the 10 cedis. No, if you treat your car at the service, a car.
Let's suppose you are boy, no.
Yes.
Nini na ukabo ma 7 cedis.
Exactly. Hey. International say in reality, Ghana, if our GDP is 10 cedis, what comes to us? And idea you because say dear. It's just about 3 cities.
Obia said the message say bro,
and I can say, oh, the funny sir, I'm just being lenient. It is about the last time I'm checking, it's about 80 something, 81 or so. But the funny say 70% cracker. What it means in reality, Usika Ukita, it's just about 3 cities. 7 cities Uditiaka. But let me share some figures with you for us to see the seriousness of it all. And now, ye kasi ye din komo say ye ba be call IMF.
Yes.
Meboa. Me sure say no ye be do hono. But this time ye ka corruption ho. Ase. But just in brief. Ghana say ye kasi ye call into IMF this time. This will be like the 17th time I call into IMF. Let me just start from 1999 till date. 1999 you call IMF, you call the amount I a bailout I demand $303.5 million. $303.5 million.
99
demand. 2003 you mayin $244.7 million. Bailout I demand. 2009 you mayin $513.9 million. And you demand. 2015, you mayin $900 million. What do you need now, Bomwa? From 1999 to 2015, bailout ayenya, sika ayenya from going to IMF amounts to $1.96 billion.
Wow.
$1.96 billion. Okay, look at this figure. 2016, I need a bailout. 2016. Auditor General's report ebetoja. Now, if you know the process involved in computing Auditor General's report, no one will tell you, say, I mean, it is one of the most credible documents anyone can work with in this country, as far as we are concerned. 2016, according to the Auditor General's report, Ghana elusu 900 million Ghana cedis to corruption. 900 million Odi ba dollars more. Just the Yanfani said the dollar rate is just 7.5. But you name him say more than that. Yanfani said 7.5. 2016, you lose $118 million to corruption. 2016 in Kwan. 2020, you lose 1.7 billion US dollars to corruption. 1.7 billion US dollars, just 1 year, 2020, to corruption. The recent one about Betuja, 2021 Auditor General's report. 2021 Auditor General's report tells us you lose 2.3 billion Ghana cedis just to corruption. 2.3 billion, just 1 year. Between 2020, 2021 ending, Ghana lost 2.3 billion Ghana cedis. Dollars. $2.3 billion to corruption. Then I hear the total of IMF bailout from 1999 to 2015. 1.96 billion. Are we getting the picture? From 1999 to 2015, bailout a fee IMF with its conditionalities. And when you hear you come based on the conditionalities from IMF, we should cease employment, we should do this, we should cut down on this. Now from 99 all the way to 2015, the total amount of IMF is $1.96 billion. 2021, just 1 year, Sika Ghana yeshre to corruption. 2.3 billion.
Wow. So chain Sika ya Jeffrey IMF for free 99
2015.
Wow. Interesting.
So you see, we ask ourselves, what exactly is going on as a nation?
But answer on Mamma Ura Henry a year or Sakoton Sumbrem now so send you see a no dine me a yana diana deba. Ketasesane proyas me ayeken.
Mamidi can share with you for the page. Very simple. Ketasesane proyano. Dibia, it has been with humans. We are who we are. Me amitiye. You do baby no and we are. So this car mammy. Naga semen na hoa. Meda home and the but at the end, me when I come to me, Aminia. There am the Misabeka. Nanka was saying Busa permission and son am the Misaka. But no common debe. My you know say I was in Busa.
Natures I want you to be my end say who's wrong.
Oh yes, a do baby with me shells until a debia person just say a woody pound. But ye him say woody pound. And ye are to no more be two quim say ye debe the checks and balances. Said the bear nipano. Untimi enyen sa no Miami ken because uja na discato no eto de nchene come dinner is so ba ka che wan san de bia o disakubu onka obeyi oyuzu onyi kito obeyi kese what I say because we ja o hwato de mi hu nyina na say oman no ase ya ankasa no ye nwini ye ho ye nwini oman no ho ene oman ni kanko obia adwini ono nko an no obia adwini ono ni nebusua. Now we edibumai. But when you look at and she say they are two na empenyumfo ne abamu empenyumfo ne you know the technocrats and all those people no oh see enhwe ne checking nipa no say nipa na also checking nipa they are also part of it. They are also part of it. Ebe na afia ko eni. Etu kan nyina abuma every year, I mean year on year you see say Ketasesane proye no sika ye hwere asoman no kwa na ye dey
ekonanim
usahwe yimpuntu a the other way round Ketasesane proye no sika sem no ekonanim no ni yimpuntu no so ye dey decline because ya ncheke amana balance am ye nya sika na amfa ya nye yimpuntu. And that is where we find ourselves.
But a suspicion of corruption and now say a concrete evidence adansidia a chinijebia ni who say ampa Ketasesane proyebiasi.
Wonderful. I said no do hono. evidence ni now. Go and read the Auditor General's report. Afibia eba. Who read there? Who be at say a bon can. Go to the MMDAs, get to the government agencies no ade. Si kan na ye twa say ye mfa mwa man. Obi ti office no was sign nya vouchers. Na mu behu no man kasa ye mo quick figure na no man kasa ye say ko bibi mo no fiscal no madi. We have all this, but him say akase ye nya evidence na wie no ye be twa ni nkofo to aba for that sika o madi no. When you look at the Auditor's General's report, na say Ghana nana done Dr. Baomiasi Yekope ebisi yekwa IMF. When you look at sika omoko akopen IMF no say no now we sika as on mine yahwe between the year 2021 2022 alone 17 billion Ghana cedis. Sometimes I wonder whether we are it's Nanado no president na say yes Nanado na ye nim no na no kasa say ono de he is not corrupt, he cannot be corrupt. No na ben mu de uba so be pesika dia ho de na film ko. He's going to protect the public purse. He spoke so nice. Fantastic. They dem na ekoso.
But his argument is se baketa se ne proya dan adansidie na di ye wo institutions ahodo a obukutia sa no ma no omu na bedi ho dwuma nyo no nanado.
When you look at the Public Financial Management Act now enemu ewo mu nyina no enya afi ne ebeka hu it is there we know nanado by the office of the special prosecutor ba meboa
no correct
scandals be rebaba no what is he doing about it? What the kwa ni clear no what the kwa ni clear no and you expect that sanko for ya clear munisika o man na ehwere no wo pese o man ni konanim aso man panyin wo pese o man na konanim. We have a big problem. Nanado is a big disappointment. Serious. Tembia me kasa yeah me pese me young farmer yon 720. Let's look at young man.
And that's exactly what I want us to do. It's a buy na NDC a buying and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama home campaign. It's a buy no trade to wa a sefata say and as a instructed say it was a buy we to aso. A bucket as I said the prayer corner. So it's a buy no trade
who say okay Abugapele. So okay. Who sent Abugapele to court? When I didn't ask him court, see him prosecute no. John Mama make sure see him court in prosecute no. Okay? I want to see Nanado. Any you know ne call for no year juma any scandals eba evidences eba say oyin be special prosecutor and I don't know what they are also doing over there meaning the homo here you be frustrated papa we are Martina Midu you frustrated na okay so no hu ni say adwuma na o ye no o yes o prosecutor na bandit ho be twitwi ni abad na to ene ekofa papa e bai ono so bai kwa de say on that is one thing in kakra. You understand? Enti we share institutions now you put in place ya who they say komba be kosa kete asese de proye ni kankan ya. Say institution na you dump. They are just there. We are wasting money on these institutions and day in day out corruption is still on the ascendancy. Kwa na ekoso. In fact, share and then me share video be PCA one of your guys fantastic interview ewo dobonso
you're dobonso
hwe nipa Ghana
omuni ya na bia
nipa o
ye wono kra ye say ye nto aso nye
nipa baabi nipa ko semi ekoja na na hwe tibia ewum and then you ask yourself say hwe sika ye hwere ewo mining how much is it going to cost this government to put up that public EFNC toilets for demand for how much it is no we na da fidie so de nipa hwe na brochi o mo hwe a adwen pe pa na nipa benya man ya timan adwen pe de be yin bu mu nyaman ase ya timan mu no sebi o as ye near adwene that it because if you can embezzle monies over 17 billion Ghana cedis and you can't build a place of convenience for your people, you can't build hospital for your people, you can't show on ye ya kwenjina say
yeah
and no maybe be ankoso na ye hriska we nia de bia sa de a me nia na o man na ye tim no I don't know the I was here be na de mi hu an say I think it is time politicians me amete e meka ho bi I was say ye hwe na ye dwene ye nipa na o ma to aba nya gidie we ye musi ye mamedi o nim ye ntimi nya bibi ma
ada ya mo ntan nwene o mo ho
oh you see
mo ntan nwene ye ho
edu baby a me I will say
many chief crusader
I will say as it is.
Yeah.
You know be I won't say munyina. You know be politicians no sometimes. You juma na here sometimes na here. Some people are very genuine. What I say, e bi musu ho a as obo ba say ye mba bo man no ye ba be pesike bi ni aba ikudi ni a genipa no.
Ene na sa adwene timi bo bi tirim sa.
And no na basa na ni ehu a straight away na mrane wo okay mrane wo ye fa so nipa nim ye fa no ko gina se libya straight away mrane di na ye fa no ko se fiase as simple as that
that simple
minia ye di abuga pele ko gina ho ye se sikasem bi afa ne sem ye hwehwe mi no e ball no we
o da fiase
ti simple
okay na dey tin about when timi your mama chief crusader ho
simple
especially sabre a wo calculation ya wa ye obi the message about say wo sere mu asem ye calculation na mo bobo no dollars mu ya mo nane mra Ghana sika mu se de be ya emfonyi ne be dan ho adiye e de ama AOO me da say o message out by Fred Forces so say Kwame de nanado aka bia no eya na wo go against it nti ya men time for na asem emfa mi say asem why we yes I wo share ya bufuo we Fred Forces message out by but question na me busa chief crusader sabre ye kwa IMF and pay the calculation away no say sika no kra wa ha sei ene yete so ene ye nenam si ye piska eti de na ehia say wo si ye di udwuma say ye nkuntia keta so ne proye ana ye nkoso anante wa bra bonzua ne sebe chance nkra ensa ye pesika free ama hodo ne IMF
well
then a prudent
at this the answer me do I know be me concluding we say to decide whether it is prudent or not. But at this stage, IMF you do some pension. You see, anytime I call IMF, what it means is your fundamentals are so weak. Your economic indicators are so weak, near collapse, and yet stable. And into call IMF for bailout. And until now, be bail out, they come with conditionalities. Conditionalities is just to help you. So that strong. And that is why they come up with the conditionalities. Look, Ghana, so because you will sika on that way. Ghana, you do pempensubia, enka you to me, enya committed leaders kakra, you be self-sufficient easily. For the past years, we gained political independence. Say yenya leaders are ye selfless kakri bipa. Ye be move from political independence to economic independence.
Are you saying say yenya selfless leaders?
Oh no.
From Kwame Nkrumah basis.
I mean maybe after Kwame Nkrumah it's difficult. Will be Samia it will be difficult for me to say there's any selfless leader.
And not describe look, selflessness near the end. So we are then.
Eye obia or drink on mine first. Before or no any political party. Leaders are no. Almost all of them. Almost political parties on first and sana or minor. Leaders are no. You see, and it is just a basic. Politicians almost vision no, and it said they will cross successfully the next election. And not to build base for the next generation. That is it about politicians.
But I'm sure it's Ghana
and American. That is it about politicians. It be extremely difficult for you to get any politician obeba abemo on a political ticket. Say obeba abeka say onodie or drain the next generation instead of the next election. My typical practical example. this decongestion you started say from Rawlings time in Greater Accra. Other regions and so me sure say they have their difficulties. In Greater Accra, Ubenya Greater Accra mayor, Ubenya Greater Accra regional minister, Obeba with all the energy, enthusiasm, Obeba be cleaning the city, Obeba making the city the cleanest and the rest. Or shall say, do baby, the ones on one party in paying for. After Nakajan, Masadia Uye, Ebeko Itiayen in the next election. And we've had, in this country, in this Fourth Republic, and Chayakra, we've had instances where even national organizers of ruling political parties, it to me buy out because say election time was one. So region mayor na or pamu Crawford streets, say election time so on one brand number campaign, say they be winning election. Are you getting it? And the structure no is such that we are always looking at how to win the next election. In the seminar I don't mind. Say Ghana Sikano may take as much as possible, may misapply to ensure say make gain favor for the next election. And that is why over the past period, Ube say almost every election year expenditure of government goes up.
Yeah.
Extremely up.
But are we able to tell specifically with evidence say enam abatwa ye kotwane sika expenditure no cost. Your evidence.
It's very possible. Look at
it's possible, yes. By your evidence.
Typical evidence. Just the Auditor General's report I'm reading. That be a core election.
2020. Yeah.
2021 Auditor General report. When we figure about Betoja. Just compare it to the previous year. Just after election, and you can do the research and see every election year be for Auditor General's report 2016, now for 2017, for 2012, now for 2013, for 2008, now for 2009, for 2000 and then now for 2004, now for 2005, for 2000, now for 2001. Just check it, and you will see the trend. It is all because of the election year. Anytime I be right election year, we overspend.
But are we able to tell nobody here potty?
I know
one dance dia. You bet me jinaso. And you court. I'm a court dia temuaba.
But why? Me say, Debia Mekase say indeed they are committed to fight corruption. But they might look for any evidence. My prayer on Kasi evidence will be there. Every year, the anti-corruption institutions, state institutions, every year, or the Omonfa Auditor General's reports, they will get thousands of corrupt cases. And the interesting thing about the Auditor General's reports is that it gives you details. In Tebeka Church says, 17.4 billion Ghana cedis a year can me. Ebeka Church said, state agencies, MCE's office, district assembly, be a wahanmo. Ministry our hand say you check your books ministry about 1 million and 200,000 and this amount of money they couldn't account for. We suspect say it falls under corruption. All the anti-corruption institutions in this country need to do, a state institution needs to do this. Ofa no afebia agency A. Your sure Auditor General's reporting, you couldn't account for 20,000 Ghana cedis. You couldn't account for this amount of money. You couldn't do this. Bring your books. Your investigation, you find it out, say, ampa. There has been some misappropriation. All you do is to take the person to court. Until the evidence are there. Say, ample evidence, no anything to get cry. Auditor General's report is full of evidence. And Unkwa is full of evidence. And that is why I keep saying, say, look, over the past period, and you bear me out, especially Embra, this e-levy, Crusaders' position was that we don't need additional tax. All we need, and it's a you be close to the loopholes in the system. Who close to the loopholes in the system, the amount of money you will get, it is more than any taxation that we will be thinking of. 17.4 billion Ghana cedis. E-levy a year, I estimate is
6.9 and you about 4.5. And as I say, yes, I a little around 10%.
Into the impose in the wildest of our imagination, your tabulation and expectation was that e-levy was going to give us 10 billion a year. Look at the amount, 17.4 billion went to waste. Are you getting it? Into the young can say ye fetching you, oko fetching you eba the amount of it ni 10 billion.
But what say you are sounding as though say Sato Corona see piano. You bet me like you're sounding as though say you bet my within a day. No, and this says it cannot be back. But it's an event.
It's an event, and that is where our worry is. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step. You understand? Say a idea.
But what you the event?
Maybe say a idea. Corruption, fighting it. No, a idea. Yeah, as of Maya. Inca 2020, 12.8 billion. Say a idea nka year fight here. Inca 2021. No, inca amount no so beba from. Are you getting it? Then it will tell you say, we are sealing the loopholes. But as we speak, 2020 it was 12.8 billion. 2021 is 17.4 billion. What does it tell you? Are you getting it? It tells you say we are not doing anything to seal it. In 2021 thereby and our previous 12.8 in 2021 by NSO, it is now even 12.7 and now 12.6 and now even 12. I will be happy because all things being in conclusion, then we are fighting it. But you see, Ghana. Yempo, we need to go to IMF because of the current situation, the mismanagement, misappropriation. But the most important thing is that there hasn't been any country in this world that a developer based on its lineage to IMF. Say, Papa say we are committed to developing this country. Developing this country. It is not the IMF. It is not taxation, introduction of taxes. It is fiscal discipline. Fiscal discipline means prudent way of making sure say Sikai Unyano who use it very well. And that is what we need. But you see, the basic way to fight corruption in this country, and we have said it over and we are still on it. The basic way to fight corruption in this country, and they say yedi beko to your 1992 constitution. You know I've had Yakasa over and over. With particular reference to the executive chapter. So on my now, almost everything is appointed by one person and one office, being the executive and the president. Fighting corruption becomes very difficult. Because as human as we are, no, our initial allegiance is towards the one who appoints you. Are you getting it? It is a president, appointing CID head, or appointing IOCO head, or appointing Shraj head, special prosecutor, and all that you have. You realize, all these heads, no, it will be difficult for them to investigate and fight corruption. Because, see, special prosecutor, just this year, you submitted a petition to them, and you discussed what had to say. Me submitted a petition on my way, I'm here personally, on my way from his office to my office, I got a call, and the person was laughing. Penyin Power Ghana had. He was laughing. I was, meba me who radio TV so near they say what submitted petitions a few minutes ago. Me say now content no. What was the intention of the petition? Well, CSO no more petitions so that it will just be on paper, file, and now more petition to get a result. Now me so uncle, your petition to get a result. Then he laughed again. Then he told me say, do you know how this man was appointed a special prosecutor? Only Paco I will petition against no. He had to for this guy to be appointed. And you are telling me, sir, you think this guy will have the audacity to go and investigate that person?
That person here, why?
No, you remember, sir, we petitioned Special Prosecutor's Office to investigate an allegation Honorable Kennedy Japan Emeki with regards to some amount of money, a fee, Chief of Staff, and Bromo Kwakoye E-Levy. That was the investigation we wanted. And the man laughed.
It goes back to a point about executive no so much power. Now I point to
the last one in count. Okay, I say Memu Hanimo, and Enche Biabes some years back, 2 or 3 years. A brand TV, a petty, I think I say your friend say A+, or petition CID's office on allegation that borders on the former 2 deputy chief of staffs. Audio be better,
yeah,
where the then CID head, Tiwa or so, Madam Adudankwa. Any petitioner ne kasa. And in the audio, no, she was impressing on the petitioner to drop the case.
And yes, sir.
And yes, sir, Abainu will be unpopular. This is practical. It is not just limited to this government. It is something that goes on. Are you getting it? And that is why you say, as long as the 1992 constitution, it remains as it is. And we give so much powers to just one office or officer or executive wing, you know. Corruption was tried. Look, Ghana's 1992.
Now what do you mean?
Basis. Ghana's 92 constitution. Right. It is the basic root cause of corruption in this country.
Henry, Obemono, Brofubi, or Bosso, Chief Crusader, was a fiscal discipline. Sabrof, Dr. Mohammed Bamia Bosso Pen. To the sense, say, Omo de Mrebi by a friend of Fiscal Discipline Act as a law. I know no more day to a set of Baya, a buying a bit mashan who so said a Baya, Sikado Dona when you know one man moroso. To say the Anya Tengu about to have finum. You were women in our ones on the nere, Yanam, ye quire me for.
Before I come to fiscal discipline, many I can send be menen drink kaka.
What they are from
the say when you talk about a selfless leader, only leader osisuku dying emane manfo. When you talk about a selfless leader, only leader we see asupiti, emane manfo. When we talk about a selfless leader, or say, or my nimuajo, at least you top it through 62 Ghana cedis, 1 gallon, 1 gallon. John Dramani Mahama is a selfless leader. What is happening in this country now? Sisi Kasiebo nekoso. Let me also ask this. Ya sofo no wo he. Ya sofo no omo wo he.
I don't mind.
Okay, say before 2016 election. Okay, sofo mate. O se enyansafo mu wo he. Sofo mate, I want you to shout today. Say enyansafo no mo sa wo he. Because the ekoso o man no, it looks as if say any nyansafo o man. Sebi. It looks as if say any nyansafo o man. Hwe the ekoso. O man ya yetimu ya bro bisia ya bro bisia ya bro bisia ya bro bisia. Yentimi si asopiti. Yentimi si school dan. O man papa. Na si ya o kai say ye di e-levy ba.
Yeah.
Eya sofo nyina bo you know, they came together and then they went to His Excellency, former President John Dramani Mahama. So, okay. Omuko kache ne say John Mahama onko for ewo parliament ayen tokwa. Anomamra from ne emfa de e-levy nemra. Ne ba be solve your problems na eden amaye. Asofo no.
Yeah.
Okay? Yema e-levy ba wie no. The person who says for say I solve your problem now. I solve. Okay? And as the CSN you call IMF.
Yeah.
I want to talk to Papa Reverend Mate say on san kasa na me depa enyansa for no omo we. We have a problem in this country. We have a big problem in this country.
But I say IMF quiet kono pa just say ABB boniana.
The American say, they say they do a man and the expertise say obey no man baby.
That's right.
Sa buy we. Na na do buy we. Abaya when you see kakesi asin abia in the history of this country. Na na do danko Akufo Addo abai. Be kasa me ka che say World Bank yi wako. COVID ya me sika bebrebe. De bia ya kan over $2 billion, $3 billion. E dey amai. Ghana for the dis Kenya as ade ma papa. When you look at the you know, the Ghana Revenue Authorities you know, if I say omo targets,
omo projection omo
omo targets omo ye nyina no omo susu no nyina no da bia no they exceeded it. Meaning we have a lot of money in the system. And so Saban we who do this says can I so for my team see enyansa for no way. We have the men. We have the men. Omo way. Mantia is your minimum there or my being economy with the huge sums of money, with the quantum of money above Muslim. They couldn't do that.
And my man would do seek as a mark of form and I offer ye yaba. Mampenny says is Rubio, Nanu ye, a brow case, ye to watch a Juma. And was church for sales like no for my
Maminka. Of course, I mean, we have a challenge in the world now. Okay. But Busasa our challenge, I want to ask you, this is a simple fundamental question. It's our challenge, I mean, Timin Diabanchi Wahana. Oh, yeah. I mean, Timin Diabody. Yeah. It means to contumely. Get the pa and rock and obey in Timine. Ah, it's me. Why are we hungry? Common sense. Common sense. Do we need the man from IMF to come and show us how a young Echigari? Oh, yeah, my moha. Are you saying IMF now? No. What I'm saying is that we have mismanaged our resources. Kakra Ikutayan.
In 2015, your IMF near mismanaged.
Oh, share. So share. Me bibi anam dia toto. O share abaya doma mekutano. No kuta one oil field, Jubilee field. Nama just about 50,000 barrels a day. Now do abayi ukuta 3 oil fields. Jubilee, Tain, Sankofa, a man 170,000 barrels a day. Sankofa mi nubetim domo ayepe. Look at Sikara, your mama J within 8 years on it a prof. I mean for can see within 8 years, or just about $3.5 billion. Some small over, Papa we in just 5 years a pair will jump $13.5 billion. 13.5 billion. Omuka maybe kano isi kada de me o pepe ko be meet binka sika kakaka na ono a de kitwa ma no jo mama Utimisi Hospital, AC University of Ghana Hospital, AC Seria Hospital, Ferry Hospital. Nana do need the on country with the 13.5 billion anazakano. Did the other way. Why is Agenda 111? Nana do menina I will bow down my head in shame. Say I have disappointed Ghanaians. Come prepare
pressure that by no so justified on
Boris Johnson also the crata to
yes
can I now do sapa pepe also by
if you say the
addition is want to for koto anyen
so I by this saying the pressure that by no so justified emu ye kira wo kra wo ko bie emu atuaten acheche for mo strike and nurse for so de omo di aba a doctor for de omo di aba just to so pressure na justified on
member na wo abaya wo nko for teacher for ebre atimemu for ebre na wo kofa plane etua 21,000 euros an hour who person teacher for no mo sencho. Don't forget that when teachers ekwasra no what as man now to catch up was say don't expect to be a millionaire teaching some Yahweh or catch a teacher for and you expect them to go and sit in the classrooms and teach whilst they are hungry and you are languishing in private jets moving around. I think that for no money nkwalao omu ye nipa te se me ne wa na nanado and omu ti man ni mu they know what is going on. Nanado has disappointed everybody. Everybody. When the sort of Ghana is saying any aje. Ye koka we say ye ma mbre ne ko IMF. Why also IMF? Why also IMF? O twin wano na de si dwo mama ho. Atendidie de mo dinibia kama. Okay also so say ka IMF konkwan ka ne ba 18 years ko betima abusia bonkwan ko betima 18 years betima ko bobusia de obu Ghana.
No cry e kan.
Enem so me ka che de say enya ne ba 18 years no onfa ne mra no mebu ena nke ne nkiye wukura.
Okay akai sima numo ho na ye de dwumadie no abana wie ye mema mo de monsema etwa to atoto ɛyɛ Ghana for any man sani asɔre so messages ni bi aba we say catch Crusader say John Evans Atamils no a selfless leader why obi ehu na memu any say ne sitie and afen so John Mahama so also be to a friend a selfless leader John Ajekum ko form pokra no na memu no hu say we normal kakra e de ma Ghana for e wo say na keta asese ne proye adokuru na memu no de enso and also a selflessness ni bia ihu but na do dan kwakufu ado de selflessness no say Crusader ka one man on kan pain mo nsuro obi antimi nye no foko Fred Forsen and the message we by Adam so 8 say good conversation very insightful we so say the Akufo-Addo Bawumia leadership are disastrous. If IMF had given Ghana $903 million, World Bank $430 million, Central Bank $100 million, etc. What at all have they done with the money? Alasa Mesuna, a message on the free tema, a buy no. Akasimanum, na the Jumedi na Benawi, and T Crusader, and a Henry, Manudi Seme Chat for move on to Yenimia. Well,
me that say, I think, say, I was so many platforms and yeah, Hankwana Makanda. Say, yeah, Kasi, member presidency be Abaswa, especially in this Fourth Republic. The first person of my team, His Excellency the late Atta Mills, for doing a singular thing or attempting to do a singular thing. And that has to do with the initiation of the constitutional review of Ghana's constitution. You understand? Because Ohun said that is the basic thing that needs to be done. Say, build and now review the constitution the way Ananka Constitutional Review Commission for person moyenena. At the end of the day, you will see say in Quebec solve most of Ghana's problem as far as corruption is concerned. The issue of selfishness, selflessness, and all that, those are debates the politicians will want to engage in. But the maker, and say, as long as Ubenya presidents are obeba on the tickets of partisanship, the interest goes beyond selflessness to being partisan interest. As for infrastructure, look, Obia be to missing infrastructure. Me sure say, even Liman cry or bar within a short time crampono. There are some infrastructures or build there. Into infrastructure and all those things. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Into a point to say. My point, and say, what we need is selfless leaders dream the next generation instead of the next elections. And in doing so, it goes beyond building of infrastructure because they are all part of the things you need to do, but it goes beyond that. What is important, which is the solution I can over and over. And he said, till say you better touch your 1992 constitution. Now you review now the powers given to the executive. Very well. Yatesono, appointive powers yatesono. Ghana, as we are talking today, the next 5, 10, 20 years, there won't be any much improvement. Interesting. Ejakutu, Mamento Nkai, you chat for Minia. No crab bakupe. Okay? No crab no air bakupe. And Ukasoswa, a candy plain and candy plain fat. At the end, say, we've had governments, our Mabako. Okay, any beam so about Debiano. Me, I'm a student of research. I do a lot of, I compare notes all the time. Obiba, Naso be did you maybe, Naso Obiba knows be did you maybe a debia de Totoni. I heard your Timiko name. Straightforward. Abawe in Koye, Nanado Abawe in Koye. Straightforward. What did you tone a to Mama Abanua or said your Mama Sababe to add no yenso? Of course. He also had some challenges, okay? But the challenge no unyano. Nyam to compare with you now. We have a problem. We have a problem, a genuine one. I ain't doing your horse. Now do deal with. We have a big problem. Ghana for you a big problem.
Okay, the Dr. Baumia can about toilets. Huh? Sap video now mo born sisiara. Yeah, mo monche Dr. Baumia no nhwe. Well, toilet no nhwe.
Drop also. Very well. Yeah, emphasis. Anyway, yeah, Brennan, yeah, Brown, no, no, do about pepe. Ora Emmanuel Wilson Jr., Chief Crusader, Otenenka, on the Chief Crusader, Crusaders Against Corruption Ghana. And I think so. Eja Henry Osei Akoto, member of the NDC. And what the near tradia Kasiebo, and when is Amanyo Kuno, that we be won't come on. And we did the Prince Kwamenka, men of the Jumedia in what Chame. Tinayami Adoma, ever said she would drop us, Wabra, Yabodata, Yabadrenche, or my Ghana. Ladies, them boss, so better than Kachna. Yabayadoma. Bye bye.